Hello, this is Julie. Welcome into the Thrifty Paper Garden. Well, I hit another church garage sale. That is 4 of them in 2 weeks. And it has been a lot of fun to be able to go to one building that has several rooms of a lot of stuff, and most of it's priced pretty reasonably. So after work today, I went across the street to the church there, and it's one of the biggest sales in our area. It draws many people, and so I kind of I know where they put everything, and they hand out maps. So I went to the crafting area first, and I only had a short period of time, so I didn't really see the whole sale. But the first item that I got was this box that looks like a book, and it's so beautifully decorated. And only being $1, I thought that would be a nice box to put a gift in, or I could embellish it or send it off to one of my crafty friends. But I thought that was nice. And this piece here, it is from Thomas Kincaid, the painter of light artist, and I have some of his ceramic paintings, and I believe this piece will hold one of those ceramic, like a trivet, that has one of his beautiful paintings on it. So I got that, and I thought I could alter that or embellish that up. And another metal piece. I saw this from across the room, and as I walked in slow motion to get to it before someone else could grab it, in fact the cashier said, "Oh, I wish I would have seen that." And I said, "Well, I'm glad you didn't." And here it is, only $1, and it's quite a heavy, well-made piece. So that'll be fun to add to my collecting of dress forms. And then kind of a funny piece. I have seen these shoe-shaped pieces of glass, and they normally have like a margarita mix or some kind of alcoholic drink mix, and so I've never been interested in purchasing it. And this looks like it has hand soap in it with some fabric flowers, so I thought I'd clean that out. And I have a couple other old looking shoes shaped like this in my craft room, so I thought I'd add that. Maybe put beads in it or pearls in it. So that was fun. And not a real unique or different piece of white glass, but I don't have this style. And for the price, it was a good find. And I found this belt. And I look at belts because you never know what bling or metal pieces that would be on there, and I thought these would be a good size for a cameo. You put a picture in there, or even put a letter and spell out a word, and maybe put these pieces across the front of an album or in front of a project on a box or something like that. And then I found some laces, and I do believe this one was from Hobby Lobby. Real pretty. I could put a string of pearls or some other embellishment on top of that. So that's real nice. And also inside the box was this old piece of trim. Kind of unique. Kind of interesting. And this bag, it has a cream color and a white color kind of crochet looking. And that was a nice amount of that. And I may have these or something like them. But that's a nice thing to have. But what I saw in the bag that I really wanted was this trim. Isn't that pretty? I've seen like embellished boxes or lace journals or whatnot that this would be a very nice addition to. So I was happy to find that bag. And then I have assortment of pastel type pearls. I go through these quite quickly, so if I can get a bag with that much in it for 50 cents a piece, that is a nice thing to have as well. And I also found, these were interesting, a bag full of collars. I'm not quite sure what I can do with those. When my girls were young, I did sew for them, and I did use these kind of collars, so I suppose I could use it if I have a granddaughter someday. Just kind of fun collars with all the embroidery stitching on it. And then other fabric. Found this pink lacy piece and this black lacy piece. Kind of a different design. It looks like it has strips. So I suppose I could even cut that apart if it wouldn't unravel on me. And this was an interesting piece. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to pick up the detail. The shiny part is the back side, and the front part, it's a floral pattern, and it's kind of shimmery. I thought those would make beautiful flowers, and the hair bows that I make. Real interesting pattern on that. And I don't own any of the Stamping Bella rubber stamps. I've seen people show the different stamps, but this was real cute, and the actual stamp is bigger than this. And this one is called Hydrangea Bitty Bloom. Originally $6.55, and I got it for 50 cents. And this is Lulu's Garden of Daisies. And the actual size of the stamp. So that one was $1. And then I found something. I've heard of this brand, but I have never seen them. And it was like a thinlit die cut of a lady's profile. And I cut it out. I thought that was kind of fun, kind of Victorian. I could use it as a cameo profile. And I don't think they quite knew what they had there because I got it for 50 cents. So I, of course, scoured the area hoping that someone had donated more of these, but this is the only one I found. So that was this church garage sale haul. I'll probably be going back on bag day. My daughter wants to find some clothing before she goes back to college, and they have a room that they call the designer boutique that has some wonderful clothes that are donated. And you can go on bag day, and everything you can stuff in a bag for $5. And we usually have pretty good luck doing that. So thanks for stopping by. Have a good weekend. Bye.